going on, guys? Eric here. Got another video for you on how to use some basic functions of SAS. So like always, just remember that teaching methods do vary, and always confirm my notation and language usage with your professor. So today we're going to take a look into utilizing proc means and the couple different things that you can do with it. So I've already got all my data entered in up here. I chose to use the data lines method. Obviously, you can do it in a multitude of ways, and if you want to learn more on that, you should reference the inputting your data videos. So proc means the first way I'm going to run it is the most basic way. So we're going to have proc means data is equal to the name of your data file. In this example, I used example. Just like in SAS, you want to end your line with a semicolon, and then we're going to run it. And so we'll go up to our little running man and submit that. And as you can see, I got a nice little chart that's going to give me the n mean standard deviation. In case you don't know what those are, you can pause real quick, and there are the definitions of n number of observations. Means going to be your arithmetic average. The STD dev is your standard deviation. Minimum and maximum are going to be your lowest and largest values, and then later I'll show you how to add the standard error, which is represented as STDERR. So going back to SAS. So like I said, this is the most basic way to use proc means. So now I'm going to show you, say you wanted to just isolate two of the variables instead of the three that I have. It's real easy. You're just going to add another line of code before the run, and all it is going to be var space, and then you're going to name your variable. In this case, I'll just have variable 1 and space variable 2. Remember, all lines end with a semicolon. So then we'll come back down, and also always make sure that the VIR comes up in light blue, and that your run and your proc means are in dark blue, because that means that SAS has accepted the code and it understands what you're trying to get it to do. So let's run that again, and you can see my new table down here only contains my variable 1 and variable 2. So now let's say that you wanted to specify which certain metrics that it gives you, and you wanted to add the standard error, which is not normally given to you in the basic proc means. So to go ahead and do that, we are going to come back up here, and after we set our data to example, we're going to have space after that, and then we're going to go ahead and just name the metrics that we want here. So I'm just going to use the number of observations, as well as the mean, the standard deviation, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the standard error. Now, if you notice in our results before I run this, we were getting like 6 or 7 zeros in decimal places, and we don't really need that. So if you want to go ahead and clean that up, you can also set by having max DEC equals, and you can set it to just show you 1 decimal place. So now that we have all that, we're going to go ahead and run it again. And then right here you can see how we have our mean, standard deviation, standard error added, and also it looks a whole lot cleaner because we don't have 7 zeros after it. So that's it for proc means. It's a very basic function, but come back and there will be plenty of other videos on other procedures. Thanks. Meow.